Hola chicos, hoy vamos a hacer un ejercicio de respiración para el que quiero que consigan un pedacito de papel de 1/8 de la hoja A4 que se consigue doblando 3 veces a la mitad la hoja 2 y 3 veces a la mitad. Y bien marcado, se arranca fácil o se corta de esta manera. Ponemos en pausa este video y tienen 2 minutos para conseguirlo. Ya estamos de nuevo. El ejercicio de respiración es 2 en 1. ¿Por qué 2 en 1? Porque ya lo hemos realizado, pero pensando solo en la respiración. Ahora pensaremos también en relajación. ¿Cómo lo logramos? En la posición correcta, no encorvados, sea parados o sentados, siempre erguidos, con una respiración pausada y lenta que nos oxigene bien la sangre y de esta manera nos beneficie con la energía para la vida diaria y para las actividades, como hacer música, por ejemplo. Dar vida a la música con la respiración. La hojita se utiliza para sostenerla pegada a una superficie como la pared, enfocando el soplido con los labios casi cerrados. Dejamos caer la hojita, venciendo la tentación de atraparla al vuelo cuando el aire se termine, para confirmar que estamos relajados y concentrados. Cuando hacemos una toma de aire profunda, se nos ensancha el torso al punto de tener la necesidad de levantar los brazos y luego, con los pulmones repletos, exhalar lento pero con fuerza y los labios casi cerrados. Cuando hacemos esto, conseguimos estar relajados, hacemos consciente la relajación, nos desestresamos y favorecemos también la concentración. Repetimos el ejercicio 3 veces. Segunda. Y última. Acuérdense de practicarlo. Nos vemos en la próxima clase.
Let's read together. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Here is an example of the exercise. I am going to do it slowly. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Now you can do it by yourself. Go and practice.
Hello guys, and welcome to a new music class with Chinchu. Today we're going to do a review of the names of the lines and spaces in treble clef. You know this already, but we have to do a review of this. So first one. Now there is the normal alphabet that you know to write all the things you write. It goes from A to C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, etc., etc. But there's also a musical alphabet that only goes from A to G, okay? Once you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the next note will be A again, and then you repeat it, okay? That is the musical alphabet. There is no H, or I, or F, or M in the musical alphabet. We only have from A to G. Continuing. Now this is the staff as you know, okay? Here we have this 5 lines and 4 spaces. That is the staff. We use that to put the musical notes in, okay? And this is the treble clef. This little doodle right here, this is called the treble clef. In Spanish, that is called clave de sol. And the staff in Spanish is called pentagrama. Continuing. Now these are all the notes in treble clef. Again, we have the staff, we have the treble clef, and here we have in every line and every space we have put a note. So the first line is E, And then if we go up the staff by one space and one line, we continue with the musical alphabet. So after E, we have F. After F, we have G. And after G, in the normal alphabet, we should go to H. But since there's no H in music, we go back to A. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Now, another way to understand and remember this is simply by remembering the names of the lines individually and the names of the spaces individually. So here we have E, G, B, D, F. Now there is a way for you to remember that, and we use a phrase, and that phrase is this one: every good boy does fine. The first letter of every word is going to be the names of the lines: E, G, B, D, F, E, G, B, D, F. Every good boy does fine. And the names of the spaces is simply the word face. There we have it. So those are the notes in the treble clef. Remember the phrase, and remember here the word face. Every good boy does fine, and face. And there you have it, the notes in the treble clef, both in lines and in spaces. See you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, so today we're going to be learning how to draw a pentagram and where the musical notes are. So first, we're going to draw 5 lines like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to number the lines from the bottom to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to make a black dot on line number 2, like this, a big black dot, and on the other lines 1, 3, and 4, we're going to make small dots like this. Okay, so now we join line number 3 and line number 1 with a letter C, like this. Okay, now we join line number 3 and line number 1 to the other side, like this. Okay, now we join line number 4 and line number 1 to form a number 6, like this. And now we draw a letter L, and then we go all the way to the bottom. And now we have our treble clef. Okay, so now what are the musical notes here in the pentagram? We're going to be drawing these circles. These are whole notes, but it's just for your reference. Okay, so how do we know which note does every line represent, or the space between lines represent? So remember, on line number 2 we draw a big black dot, so that means this is G. So this is note G. This is an A that goes after G. Then we have B, C, D, E, and F. F, E, D, C, B, A, G,
F, E.
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to tell you the materials you're going to need to bring for the next class in order to do the activity. First of all, you're going to need a blank sheet of paper. You're going to need your pencil, and you're going to need an eraser. Please bring it to the class and we'll tell you what to do with them in there.